As Christian nationalists continue to try to leverage the Bible, and particularly the writings of Paul, to subordinate and subjugate women to the authority of men, keep in mind that Paul praised a woman who was an apostle. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion. And in Romans 16:7, Paul sends greetings to two people, Andronicus and Junia. Says they were fellow prisoners with him, says they were prominent among the apostles, says they were in Christ before him. Junia is a woman's name. The majority of scholars agree this is a reference to a woman who was an apostle. But there have been apologists and misogynists who have argued against this on two main grounds. One, they argue that Junia is actually a man's name. Either it is the masculine Latin form of the name, which only occurs once in all of ancient literature and about a century after the Epistle to the Romans was composed, or it's actually a Greek transliteration of the Hebrew name Yehuni. But in order to be a transliteration, we would have to make a few assumptions about how it was transliterated, and Occam's razor throws preference to this just being a simple and straightforward Greek transliteration of the feminine Latin name Junia. The other argument is that it doesn't mean prominent among the apostles, it means well known to the apostles. And that's certainly a plausible reading of the Greek, but there are two contextual reasons to consider this less likely. The first is that it means Paul's praise of these people would rest, at least in part, on the estimation of other apostles, and Paul could not have cared less what other apostles thought, and so would not have relied on their opinion. The other consideration is the statement they were in Christ before him. There were lots of people who converted to Christianity after Paul, but Paul was proud of being the last person to witness the resurrected Jesus and to be the last apostle. And so most scholars agree. This follow-up is basically saying, but don't forget, I was the last apostle. We also have early Christians like John Chrysostom, Theodoret, Origen, and others who praised Junia for being a woman of such great faith that she was counted among the apostles. So for those and other more technical reasons, most scholars are in agreement that Paul recognizes the apostleship of a woman named Junia in this passage. And if you would like more detail on this, you can check out Epps's 2005 book, Junia, the First Woman Apostle, and Yi-Jan Lin's 2020 Journal of Biblical Literature article, Junia, an Apostle Before Paul. And the fit for this video has been the goddess Aurora Monroe, aka Storm.